I don't plan on being here for very long. I've literally come back for this. I had to get off early. I had a YouTube partner meeting today. I forgot I had one scheduled, so I did a short stream. We were just playing some Last of Us. And I was getting ready to head out. You know, I need some groceries and some stuff like that. And tell me why my day is ruined with potentially the stupidest thing I've ever seen. If you already saw my tweet, you already know how things are going. And I've seen some of these stupidest responses in the history of responses already. And I was like, holy, I need to get on here now. Now. A year ago, Marvel Rivals entered closed alpha. Now it's time to celebrate with Galactica's gift. Play matches earn free rewards, including nameplate sprays, Chrono Shields, cards, and even costume coin you can use to unlock a costume for any season 0 hero. Available May 15th onward. Don't miss your chance to join the celebration. Here, let's watch first. Did you catch it?
Hi everyone.
Did you catch it? Did you catch it? If you didn't catch it, we're all excited for getting one costume coin. No, that is actually a good thing, unironically. But if you didn't catch it, it was this. Chrono Shield cards can activate a Chrono Shield to prevent point loss from a defeat in competitive. If one is active, using this item won't consume it. Chrono Shield cards will be automatically cleared at the end of the season. Limit 20. You didn't catch it? They're right here. Right here. On this thing. And I'm about to crash the out because I've already seen on my tweet, people are like, it's free. It's free. Shut up. It's free. I don't give a I misread it thinking that this was a paid thing, right? But it doesn't matter. Are you crazy? You're going to put into a game. I don't care if you want it to be a casual game or competitive game. I don't give a that you want to balance. I don't care. It has a comp system, and there's a lot of people that play the comp system. You want to make it so you can potentially in the future pay, but currently free, which by the way, for free, you could just farm these on a bunch of alt accounts and you could go trolling like crazy, which actually, if anything, is even worse than it being paid at the beginning because you can just throw on 5 accounts and go bananas, right? You could go crazy if you really want it. But here's the thing. Chrono Shields already exist in like the medal ranks, right? If you lose too many games, a Chrono Shield will kick in. Instead of losing 20, 25 points, you'll just lose nothing, right? It's like a way to give medal rank players a boost. You'll now potentially have those as an item you can use. And so like, let's say you have your comp rank up game to gold, right? You're silver, and you're like, oh shit, like this is gonna be my first time hitting gold. You can boop, hit that. And then doesn't matter win or lose. If you lose nothing. Use the next one. Use the next one until you win. And then you get to rank up, right? And this, we don't know yet. I saw a tweet from Necros that said that, oh, he thinks it's only from bronze to gold. That's all speculative though. If it's all ranks, because otherwise this is a useless reward past gold or plat, wherever it is, right? But it doesn't matter regardless though, because you can literally just hard boost yourself, right? Where, like, let's say you're getting close to your next rank up, you just start spamming chrono coins and you just go higher and higher. You can climb, if you had a 50% win rate and you take away 8 losses and you're getting like 30, 40, 50 points a game, you want to talk rank inflation? Dude, this is like, the most mind-boggling thing of all of it is the absolute dumbassery I have read from people going, it's free, it's free. Brother, there's a limit of 20 and there's 8 in here. Do you not understand that this is testing the waters to let it be a paid item? Are you crazy? You should never have this in a game, period. It should never exist. That's crazy talk. It should never exist, period. Doesn't matter. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I've had this theory for a while. I wasn't ready to like fully stand on it. Like maybe it ended up in a video or something, but like I talked about on stream a little bit. Back when they made the announcement to go to new hero every month in season 3. Seasons would last 2 months long, hero every month. My outside view of that was that some executive at NetEase saw what's happening. It is a point blank fact that in the last 3 or 4 months, Rivals has lost more than 50% of its player base. It's actually closer to 60, 66%. Like depending on where you're at. Look at the 48-hour total. This week is the first time it's ever dipped, even at nighttime. I know it's nighttime, I get it, but this is global for Steam, is dipped below 50,000 players. This is within a few months. And so the idea is that NetEase has a reputation for burning games as hot as they can and trying to make as much money as possible. Rivals is on the decline. That is point blank true. Will it have a reemergence with season 2? Or sorry, season 2.5, like when Ultron or whatever comes out? Absolutely. Absolutely. How long will it last though? A couple days? A week? A month? Who knows? But the ideology is to go hard in the paint and start putting out characters or putting out content as fast as possible, right? And try to ride the wave as long as you can. And so when the people have concerns about like balance in the future or characters not being very or fun or strong or being too OP or too underwhelming or whatever, right? They don't give like, why would they care? Like, if they could go hard for a year and make money in a year, right? Who cares what the game looks like in 2 years, 3 years from now? That wouldn't matter. If it's like nobody wants to play it at that point, they farmed it. They fully farmed it. And so when I look at something like this, and I see something like this, where you're adding potentially a legitimate pay-to-win mechanic to the game, doesn't matter if it's currently free, right? The fact that it even exists should be the biggest red flag to you. Like, I genuinely cannot fathom you if you look at this and go, well, it's free, so it's fine. It is the bare minimum that it's not paid. That it's not pay to win yet. It's literally the bare minimum. That is the actual bare minimum. Luckily, I misread it when I tweeted it because I had just read it on the fly. I was like, did they just add that whole? There's no way. But the fact that it even exists is I would be very wary saying the game has lost 50 to 60% of its players. Steam is a small subset of the player base. I reckon the majority of players are console. Riddle me this. Do you think the graphs are not correlative between each other? Because we don't have console data. So you can sit there and what about me all day long and I can't refute you. But like, would it not make at least some logical sense that if Steam is a section of the player base and console is an invisible section of the player base, if Steam's player base has declined over time, would you not think that the console has also declined at a similar rate? We don't know what the numbers are, right? Like the numbers could be 100,000 difference, right? It could be 300,000 console players peak, or it could be 300,000 console players currently, right? And then maybe the peak was 1 million console players at a time, right? But I would assume that they've probably declined at a similar rate. We don't have that data. Neither do you though. So you can whataboutism me all day long. I'm working with what I got. And historically, they don't match, but they're similar. The trends are similar. Take yourself out of Overwatch and Marvel Rivals for a second. Imagine if the article headline was this being featured in CSGO, Valorant, Apex, League, etc. Everyone would say it's dog shit awful and killing the integrity. Yep. And you know what the worst part is? There's gonna be people that look at this, and whenever Retro makes this into a video, is gonna look at it and go, well, Flasher just wants a reason to shit on them. I don't have to come up with anything. It's writing itself. Did you see the Necros tweet? I did see it. You know what? You wanna see it? Relax, guys. I'm pretty sure the Chrono cards only work the same way the Chrono Shields do, from bronze to gold. I don't think it's that big of a deal. It's really easy to hit platinum regardless of this weird mechanic. Do you think that makes it better? Be honest. No, but he's still right. Doesn't matter if he's right or not. This shouldn't exist. If the vast majority of players are bronze to gold, why the would you want them dealing with that? If anything, that just means rank inflation is going to go up. That just means that the gold players can get to plat pretty easily. If you've been stuck gold, guess what? Just spam your tokens, you'll get to plat. Good to go, especially at the end of the season before a reset. Makes your resets a little easier. Okay, sure. Even if this is true, you still think this is a good thing? I think it's crazy. And I think it's one step further crazy. I'm gonna take it one step further for you. Rivals just announced a $3 million tournament. A $3 million esports tournament. So you're going to tell me they don't want the game to be competitive? Think out what it takes to rise to the ranks, secure your spot, and join the competition, and your chance to over $3 million in prize pool. You say the game is not competitive. You say they don't want it to be competitive, but the game wants to be competitive. Its balance is all over the place. I think everyone's kind of waking up to the fact that the balance philosophy of everyone's OP, that no one's OP, doesn't totally work. Because you don't want to play against characters like Iron Fist and Mr. Fantastic. And you don't want to play against Captain America, who's immortal. You don't want to play against those. No, you don't. Players don't, because they've stopped playing this season. They don't want to deal with it. I don't know. I genuinely can't fathom. I genuinely cannot fathom. Like, real talk. I don't care if you like me, dislike me, whatever. I genuinely cannot fathom if you can look me in the eyes and tell me this is a good thing. And I also genuinely cannot fathom if you can't look me in the eyes and look at this and say, is this not a precursor to being able to potentially purchase them if it's not a strong pushback, a strong get this out? Why else would it exist? This is literally the thing shitty mobile games do. And I know it's free. I misread it in my tweet. I'll take that one. I misread it in my tweet. But you still think even as a free item that it should exist? Will it still work past plat? So the only thing we have is a tweet from Necros where he says it's only going to work from bronze to gold, where Chrono Shield currently exists, which then just makes the thing here kind of worthless for players that are above it. Like, you get multiple rewards in here that just don't mean anything to you. If they were smart, they would remove this tomorrow. If they were smart, this would be gone by tomorrow. But even if they do remove it by tomorrow, I'm blown away that this is even in there. I ain't gonna lie, this one hurt. Can't believe it. That's actually insane. Seriously though, I get why you'd hate this, but for an average player, this does nothing. Oh no, you misunderstand. You misunderstand, actually. It's potentially actually means nothing to me. It only means something to you, the average player. Because if this is correct, which again, speculation only, it only works from bronze to gold. I ain't in bronze to gold. That ain't me. Is you. But in the case though that it works for all the ranks, yes it would. It would actually for me really bad, right? I got groceries to go get. It's been like 2 weeks since I went. So I got things I gotta get done. This should be gone by tomorrow. This can't wait for me to come back tomorrow. This needs to be gone ASAP. Anyways, it is what it is. Thanks for letting me come back and crash out about this to you guys real quick. So